Risers, what's a rising? Welcome to another episode of Sound Vent. Thank you guys so much for clicking and tuning in. Have an exciting guest for you today, one who I love so dearly. I'm so happy that she was able to come today and be on the show. Before we get into that, I do want to give a quick shout out to our sponsors, Native Sun Studios. So if you have any filming or recording needs, even for artists, studio needs, the link is in the description below. Sorry, you guys, I'm getting so tongue twisted today. And then also, we do have our Instagram audience here today. So what is up, you guys? I am looking forward to the commentary coming from the topic today. So with this topic today, we are looking at it in a different lens. And when I say a different lens, this guest, she is a wonderful photographer. I have worked with her. I have seen her work with other models, and we've also modeled together. So ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Leslie. What is going on, girl?
Nothing much. I put on my phone. I'm like, oh, nothing much. Just relaxing, chilling, enjoying the weather.
That's what's up. I'm so glad that you're here.
And I'm happy you're here too. I'm like,
oh. So you guys, like I said, Leslie is a photographer. She has an Instagram page with her photography,
which is right? Yes, I do. More Real Collective.
More Real Collective. Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Everything will be in the description below.
Yes.
So just make sure you check her out. Her work is very, very nice. I promise you guys, you will not be let down. So let's go ahead and jump into this topic, right?
Yeah.
Because this has been something that's been brought up. And why has it become a thing for female artists to make songs and sing songs and rap songs about all of this single life, but they in a relationship? They got a boyfriend, they got a how people say, a whole husband going on.
Yeah.
What is that about?
From me personally, what I think it's about is like more so of just the freedom people feel they have when they are single, you know? A lot of the times when you're single, you're like, oh, I can do whatever I want to. But then when you think about a relationship, it's like, oh, I have limits. So I think more so of they're trying to, you know, just bring light to like the freedom aspect of being single, I guess, in a sense, right? In a way.
I can see that, but I mean, wouldn't that be like they're downplaying of being in a relationship? Like, a relationship is not all what it's cracked up to be, so let me just think about this single life and da-da-da-da-da and hype. Like, a relationship, I feel like it's nice to have. Like, I mean, when you're in a good one, you know.
Yeah. When you're in a good one, you definitely do still have freedom, but a lot of people, like, if you know, like in the dating world, I mean, we're both not in it anymore, but, you know, in the dating world, most of the time, people that are dating are like, oh, well, when I get in a relationship, you know, I don't want my girl doing this, I don't want my girl doing that, I don't want to do this, whatever. So a lot of times I feel like females are just so, like, more attracted to the single life because they just, like, you know, the aspect of, oh, I could go hang out with who I want to hang out with, I could go to whatever party I want to go to and not have to worry about, you know, pertaining to another person. And I mean, it sounds crazy, I mean, but, you know, it's a lot of toxic relationships nowadays, let's be honest. A lot of stifling relationships, you know. I think.
I mean, I can see that. I can see that. I feel like, I think it kind of harms women in a sense to give a false narrative like that. Like,
I can see it.
Like, yeah, like let me be good and loving my man and loving my you know, my spouse, my partner, but let me sing about, or let me rap about, I'm be bouncing on different DICKs and, you know, just every...
Yeah, I can see that, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, that image of it is a little bit extreme. Because it's like, okay, you want us all to be out here, you know, ripping and running the streets, and you at home with your family. I get that aspect of it. I think that part is a little bit extreme. I think that, you know, I think it does bring to, like, the whole idea of, you know, maybe we should implicate certain things from single life in a healthy relationship. When you get in a relationship, you should still have certain freedom. Not to hop around from thing to thing, but if that's not, you know, everybody has their own preference. But, you know, but to at least, like, still have that idea that I'm not locked down. You know what I mean? It just, I don't know. That's how I keep seeing it. It's just, like, for me, like, when I think about the single life, I'm thinking about, dang, like, I could really just get up and go. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, but that's the thing, though. How come it can't be single artists singing single songs? Why does it have to be a misrepresentation here?
That's what the market is. That's what the market is. Everybody's trying to make money. They're like, oh, so if it's all these single, it's a lot of single women now, like, on some real, like, it's a lot.
But the main ones singing these songs are in relationships.
Yeah, no, that is the crazy part. Yeah, it is.
You get what I mean?
Like, yeah.
For example,
Beyonce. Beyonce, she had a lot of them songs where I was like, I feel you. And I'm like, wait.
Single ladies.
Yeah, I'm like, wait, hold up. You married. You been with the same person for like how long?
You
like,
know?
You're not even single. Like,
okay. You also have this. It's funny though, because even though, would you say that Beyonce has started this movement, started this trend
of singing about
like,
no.
can you really think of who who did it before her?
Nicki, wasn't she doing it? She was with Safari and she was acting like she was single. But I mean, I don't know. That dynamics was kind of weird in general. Like, it was kind of weird. She was doing it too. People thought she was single for years and she was with that man for forever.
This is true.
I mean, but before Beyonce's been here forever, like, since we was kids. Other than her.
Right, exactly. Because Beyonce has been out for, she been doing her thing for a long time.
Yeah, when she was in that group, and she was still in a she was still in a relationship. She was with that other dude for years. He cheated on her. She was probably single for like a year, and then was with Jay-Z. Okay, you know what? But who else? Rashida too. She was doing it too.
Rashida with Kurt?
Yeah. Well, yeah. She been with that man for a minute. She has songs now.
This is true. They've been married for, I want to say, over 20 years.
Yeah, like, yo, she don't even look,
the type of girl you want to chew all of my bubble gum. The type of girl you want to take to your mama house. Take to your mama house. You know what?
Definitely, Rashida definitely was doing it for a man. And who else? That's all I could really think of on the top of my head.
As far as the OGs, right?
But most of them was dating their producers and stuff like that, though. So they couldn't really, like, I guess, like, that's what they had to. Eve too at some point, right? She was dating a couple. She wasn't married. She had boyfriends.
He wasn't. Yeah, he wasn't married. I feel like even though we mentioned Beyonce, we've mentioned Nicki Minaj, and we've mentioned Rashida, which was a good mention. What has been the artist that I've seen that this issue has been brought up more is with City Girls.
Yo, that's so true. But I'm gonna keep it a stack with you. She's kind of like, you could tell, like, she's just wrapped up in him. City Girls, I feel like she lost herself. It's no way she could be like, oh no, I'm single. No, baby. No, you can't even live that life no more.
That's what the songs are about.
Megan too. Megan, well, she has a boyfriend or not.
Megan, yeah. I don't really know the whole deal with her and Tori Lanez, them being like an item, or, I don't know if it was that or just her, crushing or whatever, and then, the whole jealous thing with
messy.
The Jenner and that's a messy situation. Mm-hmm. So I don't know too.
She's with somebody new now, though.
Yeah.
Party or something like that. When I seen that's how you said his name, when I saw it spelled, and I was like, that's creative as fuck. That is so. Sorry, I can't curse, or can I? That is creative as fuck. I was like, yo, like, I like that. Like, but they seem to be hitting it off. So Hot Girl Summer is supposedly canceled. I'm like, I'm still be Hot Girl Summer.
My point. Hot Girl Summer is canceled because now we know that she's in a relationship.
She's happy.
What is going on with that? Yet, if she comes out with a song,
definitely will.
I can't even really formulate the lyrics right now of what it will be, but you guys know Megan lyrics and how she gets down with that. Lyrics. Yeah. I don't really know. Cardi B is another one.
Oh my goodness, that's a good one. That's a good one. When she made that song, I don't cook, I don't clean, and Offset showed her cleaning.
I
was like, that's. I knew she had to clean. She's Spanish. We always clean. Like, we clean, cook. It's no way. Like. That just threw me off. I was like, what? And
yeah. And I was about to say Cardi. Offset put her clean on blast. And who was this other one? Saweetie. When she was with one of the Migos.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That was Jesus. They was together for a minute too, and she was playing it cool. She's like, yeah, but they did it good though, because you seen them together, but they was very like. I like how they kept stuff private. I mean, of course, things came out after the fact, but you ain't know all of that mess was going on while it was happening. That's a good example of a healthy relationship. Keep your business off the internet until you break up. Obviously, because you're gonna be mad, point your finger. But healthy, mature relationship. Keep your business on media.
Well, like it, is it Quavo? Yeah, Quavo. Like he said, I didn't think you was the girl who you portrayed to be.
But he was out here. I didn't think he was the man. That it's obviously coming out that he is or what he was doing. I was like,
So with all of these mentions and all these artists that we have named, and we know their songs, and I'm guessing, like I said, how come single artists are not making these songs? And I'm guessing it's because this is who's hot now. Mm-hmm. But you have so many single artists who are dope. Phenomenal artists, rap and singing. Dosha. You don't hear anything about them.
Dosha, yeah, Dosha's one of them, right? She's not in a relationship.
Oh, Doja Cat, yes, she is.
She is. No, she broke up with that white dude. Don't tell me.
Oh,
right?
Really? Oh, I didn't know.
A couple months ago, not in a bad way.
Bad.
They broke up mutually in like a respectful way, mature. I was like, wow, a lot of mature people coming up in the world. Mature. They broke up like a while ago, a couple months ago.
So this leads me to think, do you think it will come a time where if this keeps raising eyebrows and raising questions, and do you think it's going to come a time where where artists are going to be like, all right, you know what? This phase is over. Let me start singing about what's really going on. Or how I'm really living.
I mean, I think it's already kind of starting with certain people like Lil Durk. He's always mentioning his girlfriend. Beyonce started to kind of talks about her life now.
We can't even talk about Beyonce. She just did a whole Lemonade album about her relationship. So
it's like that pain was beautiful, because I mean them songs, baby. If that's what, baby, tell me more like that. I love her songs. And I think that it is gonna start becoming a thing. Because people are starting to realize that it's kind of childish to, like, be disrespecting your partner, in front of people. But behind closed doors, you all up on them. And I understand they feel like, oh, this is where the money's at. But at the same time, it's like, why you can't, let people know you're happy with who you with. Like, Lil Durk don't talk about her all. Okay. 80% of the time, 85 maybe. But
I mean, you don't have to talk about it all
the whole
time.
Song. It's not the whole song, or the whole rap, or whatever. It's like 2 or 3 lines or something, it's nice to know. And he posts her and he lets it be known, like, I love this, she got it, and all that stuff. There's nothing wrong with that.
There is nothing wrong with that. Yeah. And that's my point. He's actually living it. He's in it.
Yeah.
I don't know his whole, repertoire, whole catalog, but from the songs that I have heard, he's not talking about being with different shorties and different, females, different women, like, bouncing around from here to there. Like, he's not really doing that. And then on the other hand, like, I can get it how some people would be like, oh, but you have men who talk about things that they don't really be in at the same time. But no, because in that sense, what men talk about is materialistic things. When women do it, this is surrounding a relationship, right?
Yeah,
love. Like, this is supposed to be 2 in 1. Men, if they do it, I mean, they can talk about being a dealer and being, this and that, but they're not really that. But see, that's something that's not really, it's not really dealing with a person. It's not dealing with another heart. It's not dealing with someone else's emotions.
Yeah, and that's the funny thing about it, as you mentioned, that it's like mostly men rappers that talk about material things, and women mostly rap about, they talk about material things. Most of the time it's about love. It's about, who I was messing with. Or like Dream. I like her new song she came out with. The one where she was oh my goodness, I forgot the name of it. I'm so upset with myself. But she was basically talking about all the dudes that she, fucked with or whatever. And like, and I thought it was pretty clever and I liked it. But it's true. We talk more about Dream. Yeah. I know she came from Bad Girls Club and then she started rapping and stuff like that. She got better since for a while now. But I like her. I like her personally. But she started she was talking about men she's been with and stuff like that or whatever. And I'm like, thinking about it, it's true. It's weird too. It's not weird. It just shows you how we're we're built. Like, you know, like men are more so of, let me get this money, let me do this. Not that women aren't, but we're more so focused on how we feel emotionally. Even when we angry, be like, I don't care, da da da. Like, it's always about how you feel with women.
Okay, and even with her coming out with songs, being with different men and stuff like that, even her doing that, she's speaking on a past life or something that she did. I mean, once again, that's what she lived. That's my thing is you are smiling, you are happy, you going on vacations with vacations, you got a house with them, you got, you the boo thing, but at the same time,
JT definitely just moved in with that $4.4 million. I was like, ooh, that's a nice spacious house.
Like I said, I know it's a thing where it's because people they're famous they are at the status that they are now, so that's how come their songs really hit like they do. Not to mention they have a very great marketing team and marketing strategy,
and they have to put out certain things because the label wants them to like certain, keep a certain hype, but they got to put out certain things to get money. It's a weird market.
You could definitely put the label in the blame as well. So do you think that there's a difference between honest hype music and hype music that lies to you?
I think it's hype music. It is definitely a different. I think it's hype music that lies to you. Definitely. I think most of it. Because
that's what it really is.
Because some of them, even the guys who be rapping like that gangster stuff or whatever, like later comes out, they're not even about that. I'm like, wow, you did such a good job at pretending. Like, you did such a good job. Like, I believed you. I thought you was on the streets. You know what I mean? Like, so I think that I think most of it is lies.
I feel like if artists really tried, it would really go well, because one, a lot of people don't really listen to lyrics like that anymore. If you really want to take advantage of today's society than what it used to be, we don't really listen to lyrics like that. We accept all kind of stupidity and lyrical crap going on, non-lyrical crap, put it like that. And it's just really all about a beat. So if you just bouncing all around, bouncing all around,
everybody
but exactly, it's still hype. But you can make something that is fun, that doesn't have to mislead people to live a certain life. And I feel like that's really what the problem is that it's the amount of influence that it has. Like, you really have girls and women at that who is trying to live this life like the song says when they're not living it.
Scamming and all of this stuff, dudes and stuff like that. I was like, dang.
Like, it amazes me.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you right now, though, I'm not gonna hold you that it do be sounding nice or whatever, but
I mean,
it's horrible because, like you said, they have families. They have like 5, because Rashida has a couple kids, right?
Yeah.
She got a couple kids, and then like it's just the image you put out there. But I think like a lot of people are trying to run for the market that's gonna get them money, and it's like that does need to change though, because like you said, like, there's nothing wrong with being happy. There's nothing wrong with being in a relationship.
Not. You can make it sound good.
And a lot of them be in mature relationships. They be in mature, like, we need to hear more of those mature relationships, like, where y'all have issues and y'all talk it out and stuff like that, and y'all, come to a conclusion, versus us seeing a lot of this fake, DDG and whatever the heck her name is, whatever. What pops up on my Instagram? It's annoying. But them, always arguing on internet, talking about she a hoe and all this other stuff. Like, people don't, like, there's other relationships. That's not just one type of relationship with you. When you're with someone, you break up every other month. That's so weird. Like, if you're gonna be with somebody, be with somebody. If you're not gonna be with them, don't be with them. Like, and I feel like that's what artists should talk about more. Like, how they sat down and talked to their partner and had a mature conversation and was like, this is the one. So I'm gonna put the work in for this one. And I mean, not every song has to be about it on your album, but damn, 2 or 3 lines. Give me something. Guide me. Tell me what you're doing so I know, because it ain't easy. Jesus, I don't want to go back to the dating world. I'm telling you right now, people are dumb. People are dumb. You got your person, keep that person.
Keep that person.
Because the dating world, they're dumb.
You found a good one?
Keep them.
Keep them.
Yeah, because, boom, my sister's still in the dating world. I see some of her conversations, I'm like, damn. We're too old. You know what I mean? Like, we're too old. Yo, we're too old for this. Like, weirdos. Like, I'm telling you, weirdos, man.
Oh man, but listen, it's definitely definitely always a conversation. It's something to think about. And I also feel like it's something to keep bringing up, because if this keeps going and taking and influencing as it is, and it just keeps increasing, we have to, yeah, we really have, something really needs to be reevaluated. That's where I feel like. So, Leslie, thank you so much
No problem
for coming on Sound Vent,
No
girl.
problem.
This was a beautiful episode. I love this. I love the dialogue here today.
Yeah.
We do not have any questions from our Insta Live audience today, though we did have quite a few people that tuned in. But thank you guys so much for tuning in and watching the conversation. Guys, make sure that you go down to the description box. Her social media or her links will be in that box below. Otherwise, thank you guys so much for tuning in and clicking on this video once again. Make sure you stay up, stay blessed, and stay rising. See you in the next episode.